Valentine's Day was 2 weeks ago, but we finally got our first ever Valentine's unit, Miranda. She has a 6-star physical, 5-star magic, and 4-star defense or support slot. The physical and magic slots are nice at helping her be a nuker, since you can put equips such as Gem of Raxxorm's Grudge, True Cantabile, or True Nemesis Crow. Alternatively, use the equipment to help her self-art gen, with go-to equips like True Izanagi or True Exceed Zex. The defense slot is nice to help survive enemies' arts or end nukes. On the other hand, while the support slot is good, it isn't worth LB7ing for. Her skill can heal everyone for 1,000, and self-art gen for a total of 42 arts. The healing is great, since sometimes players like running someone with some type of healing. The art gen from skill is alright. Art gen on skill is what you'd usually want, but it being overtime art gen means that you'll lose arts from wave changes.
Okay, edited here. Let me just explain what this means, alright? So when a wave changes, you get the skill refresh. With instant art gens, let's say it gives 50 art per skill each. Click the skill, you get 50. Over 3 waves, that's 150. Makes sense, right? Overtime art gens, let's just say it's like 10 for 5 seconds, okay? Over 2-second pass, you finish the waves, that's 20 arts, right? And then on the second wave, you clear it within like 3 seconds. That's 50 art. In total, 30 from the second wave, 20 from the first wave.
It is just plain slower than instant art gen. By the way, I forgot to mention that this skill doesn't do any damage. Now for the craziest arts you'll ever see, you can reduce status res by 30% for a hot minute. That's it! You'd only use it to help proc Miranda's poison or some other unit status ailment. Not really much about it. For the true arts, first it gives everyone defense ignore, which sees more usage with more crit resistance bosses coming out. The best part of this defense ignore is the fact that it's team-wide on true arts. The other 4 ascended defense ignores are Miyu, Chobe, Saiga Zero, and Demon Edge Berwick. This true arts also applies poison, which can help with her super arts condition, and also poison bosses that are required to be poisoned to deal damage. You'd often cycle this with her super arts. Now, the one you've been all waiting for, the super arts. It has a whopping 160% physical resistance down. That's a huge amount. While it's 40% less than Yuzuhara, it has a 4,444% higher multiplier. Yeah, you'd probably use Yuzuhara over this unit most of the time, since the 160% is on the condition that the enemy is poisoned. But on stages where you need poison, defense ignore, or mono light, she'll be pretty good to use. Also, because she is a non-collab unit. All her passives though, it could definitely be better. Her unique passive increases her own damage by 120% to poisoned enemies. And since you'd want to apply poison for the 160% physical res down, this should be up at least during the super arts duration. This doesn't make her a DPS, but just allows her to be a sub DPS. The other two are just... The disease resistance isn't even 100%, and even if she dodges the disease, her team would still get infected. And the 10% increase in healing? Sure, it helps her survive longer, but what's the point if the team dies? Although I guess there is a small synergy between the disease resistance and extra healing though. The banner side units are all decent. None of them would be a go-to unit everyone would run, but they have their niche. Like Cosmo, you can use her in Mines in replacement for Norn. Simon and Darkheart are both units you can run in nukes, although they kind of fell off due to Ascended units. Lastly, Victoria is also niche. She is a great option in Light Ruins with her stat up and skill CT down. Is this banner worth summoning? Yeah, do your multi. Miranda isn't insanely meta, but she can definitely be help when you need her. The other rate up characters reflect that. Just don't go too deep. According to the roadmap, Valentines Priscilla is next, and the chapter after that means the arrival of a must-pull unit, Star God Lisa. And finally, the Queen's banner. Do your multi there, and just dip. Hopefully we were able to help you understand the upcoming unit, Valentine's Miranda. Make sure to like and subscribe, it really helps us out a lot. Happy summoning! She is a great option in Light Ruins with her art,